Of the 8 nominated Oscar movies this year, only one of them, Brooklyn, is a love story. With Valentine's Day in mind, I have compiled a list of some of my favorite all-time big-screen romances.
He's looking at you, kid.
With the most quotable lines of any Hollywood film and a love story that stands the test of time, Casablanca ranks #1 on my list. Michael Curtiz directed the 1942 Oscar-winning film with Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman, and a matchless supporting cast.
Hello? Just leave the key under the mat and clear out. Who is this?
In his Oscar-winning film, director Billy Wilder combined cynicism and sentimentality and a romantic comedy that starred Jack Lemmon as an ambitious cog on the wheel at a large insurance company who loans his Manhattan apartment to cheating husbands who might advance his career. He falls for the winsome elevator operator Shirley MacLaine, unaware that she's the married boss's mistress.
No, that was the most fun I've ever had without laughing.
A New York comedian reflects on his failed love affair with an aspiring singer in Annie Hall. The film swept the 1978 Oscars, winning statuettes for director Woody Allen and Diane Keaton.
Would you believe it? This is the first time I've ever been alone with a man.
Claudette Colbert is a runaway heiress, and a brash, unemployed reporter, Clark Gable, were an irresistible team in director Frank Capra's road trip classic, It Happened One Night. In 1935, the romantic comedy was the first film to win all 5 major Academy Awards, including Best Picture.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
Mike Nichols' serio-comic satire introduced a young Dustin Hoffman who was seduced by Mrs. Robinson and in love with her unattainable daughter, played respectively by Anne Bancroft and Catherine Ross. Simon and Garfunkel contributed the score to this landmark film that deserves to be frequently revisited.
Audrey Hepburn now welcomes you to Rome.
The brief romance between a runaway princess, Audrey Hepburn, and an American journalist, Gregory Peck, is as enchanting now as it was more than 60 years ago.
It's not the same for men.
Can men and women ever just be friends? That is the question posed in When Harry Met Sally, which follows an 11-year relationship between the titular characters, played by Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. Nora Ephron wrote the witty screenplay, Rob Reiner directed, and his mother Estelle delivered the memorable line, "I'll have what she's having."
You look nice.
Thank you.
How'd Tommy die?
From their first awkward steps to a must-win dance competition and the emotional turmoil in between, Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper prove that love can conquer almost all.
I love you.
2 strangers, one a married doctor and the other a devoted wife and mother, meet by chance at a train station and immediately connect in brief encounter. A gem from 1945, directed by David Lean. Celia Johnson and Trevor Howard were cast as the lovers whose romance, given the moral code of the time, is short-lived.
I've loved you since I was 11, and it just won't go away.
Love and Basketball follows 2 highly skilled players from their friendship at age 11 to their more complicated relationship in their early 20s. Sanaa Lathan and Omar Epps dazzle on the court and off in a coming-of-age film that avoids cliches and showcases the versatility of its charismatic stars. A film adaptation of the Broadway musical West Side Story dominated the 1962 Academy Awards, winning 10 Oscars, including Best Picture and Supporting Actress, the glorious Rita Moreno. With a Leonard Bernstein and Stephen Sondheim score and Jerome Robbins choreography, this Romeo and Juliet-inspired love story is brilliant from first note to last.
His name is Wally.
The Pixar wizards addressed a number of earthly issues in the Oscar-winning Wall-E and reassured us that after the apocalypse, love will endure. All of these are available on Blu-ray, DVD, or on demand.